Warning: there have been reports in your area of a recent sighting of the podcast. Security guards are greater than English class. I'm one of the podcasters for that podcast, Nathan Lee.
And I'm Anna with the same last name as him because guess what? We're siblings.
We're siblings. And yeah, so not that there's anything bad about this podcast. I just wanted to creatively bring us in.
True.
Yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Just Waking Up Out of Bed. Just Waking Up Out of Bed. I totally didn't do that.
I knew it. I texted you like an hour before. Also, if you're listening and you came from the last episode, you're like, why aren't they together? And we'll explain that later. But anyways, so I texted you and I was like, he's probably not awake because like daylight savings happened, and then like.
And I was totally not up till 3:30 last night.
Same. Just kidding. I wasn't.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it was 3:30. I thought that was too early, but it's because it switches at 2.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Because I looked at my phone. I was like on TikTok and I looked at my phone and I was like, what? It's already 3:30? Did I really go to bed at 2:30? I've been here for an hour already? Like, what is going on? And then I was like, and just now I realized it's because I went to bed at 1:30. Was on my phone till 2:30, but it was actually 3:30. Yep. So we're recording this early and not in person, due to some extraneous activities going on in our area.
Yeah. It's Nathan now. It's not us now.
Yeah, and if you're also coming back from our last podcast, I'm not quarantined. Nope, I did test negative. So yeah, that's cool. But in a total opposite turn of events, I have registered for a vaccine.
I did. Mom told me that.
Yeah, I figured Mom would tell you. Yeah, because I am a student employee and I'm enrolled in 13 extra classes throughout the week. I think it makes sense for me to, or not 13, like 10. I think is what it really is.
That's still
maybe it's 9. But I'm around a lot of extra people, and I almost got quarantined because of my work job. So, I could have tested positive because of my job. So, and it's still kind of disappointing that it's any student employee. So even my roommate who does grading, which means he just has an app on his iPad and looks at a bunch of submissions for a document and grades them and turns them and has no student interaction. He even gets the vaccine because he's a student employee. So. But it's disappointing that he's getting the vaccine before his mother or our mother is. But I mean, a vaccine going to a person is a vaccine, and we're gonna take anything we can get at this point. And I mean that's just as political as I'm going to get. But yeah.
Hair in my cord.
There's a hair in my cord. There's a hair in my cord. I didn't put up my poster.
It's okay. This episode is also brought to you by water because I just ate
water.
Lunch.
Just ate lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna eat lunch after this because it's only 12.
Yeah. So this week, planning it's spring break for me. We were planning to go up to Colorado, but there was a snowstorm, so we weren't able to do that. But we are going to go to Arkansas today, very late. So we probably won't arrive in Arkansas until 2 a.m. So that's exciting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're leaving at 5 or 4.
Huh. That's really interesting. So why'd you choose to do that?
Our stepdad's getting a vaccine at 2 in Sugarland.
I see. Yeah, getting a vaccine is good.
Yeah.
Is it a single dose? Or no, it's probably the double
What
dose. Just, you'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, I'm excited to stay in the car until 2 a.m.
Just play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I'll probably edit too. Get that out of the way. And then I have some books. Do you want to see the books that I'm excited to read?
Sure, yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard of either of these books. They're like going around our school right now. So Grace got them or bought them like a few weeks ago, and she read them both in one night, which
Wow.
she doesn't read at all. So that was very surprising to me. Anyways, um, the Song of Achilles.
Achilles?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a
Never
Greek
heard of it.
mythology book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really good book supposedly. We'll see. And then We Are Liars. There's another one.
Hmm.
It's like apparently it's like really confusing until the very end. And I like books
Interesting.
like that make you think, like Truman Show type things.
Right.
So I'm excited to read those this week.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to. Oh, that was last week. I already talked about that. I got to read a little bit last week, and I haven't gotten to read this week because I've just been so swamped.
Yeah. I haven't done much this week. I played a lot of Splatoon.
Yeah.
Probably the last 5 days I've gone up a level each day.
Wow. What level are you at now?
25, which
Oh,
isn't that
dear.
high, but
Don't
since
the
Christmas break,
new weapons stop coming up at 30, right?
maybe?
Or is it 20? I think it's.
I don't know.
If it hasn't happened already, it's 30.
I main at Kenza Splat Dualies
Mm-hmm.
with
Are
the
those?
suction bomb and then
Yep.
the baller.
Mm-hmm. Suction bombs are my favorite ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Although I think I used the. Yeah, there's the ones with the look like the white ones that look with the weird curvy thing on the bottom. They look like the I don't know. They're a different a type of dually, but it had
Yeah,
the
yeah. I know what you're
suction,
talking. Tenta Dualie,
maybe something like that.
maybe. Um,
It
I
would be
don't think
cool to
I've
see what they
gotten
do
those
with
yet.
the bows.
Yes,
Is it
I'm
supposed to
so
like shoot like
excited.
3 different shots? But I don't like know. That's not what it should
It's
be. It
probably
should
like
be
it should
like
be
little.
one
They should be little suction darts
that explode.
that explode after a period of time
I mean, they could
and
have like
leave a small trail. Like they're really just
yeah,
for
they
assault.
could be like they're basically gonna be a what do you call them?
A charger.
Yeah. Um, they could like have different types of arrows that you go through, possibly, but I don't know how
Maybe.
they
I
would
doubt it.
somehow do that on controllers because it's
Yeah.
very simple controls.
Yeah.
Um,
I've always imagined that
I
a bow should be just suction bombs that are shot out of
yeah
that and leave a trail.
right. Um,
It'd be really great for tower control.
I've
You just go
gotten
pow, pow, pow on the tower.
I've gotten really good at close combat with people, like
That's
because
good.
I've learned how to dodge really well,
Right.
and I've learned how to dodge, reset, and then.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gotten some like really good stuff that I've saved because I was really
Yeah.
proud of myself. One time I like took the whole team in like 5 seconds. I was really proud of myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
I played a good bit of Squadrons this week. Of course, listening to Songs That Kill People too.
Oh,
Shout
I
out to my
did listen to
Spotify
that.
at Obviously Accurate.
I did listen to that and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a great playlist. I added something to it recently, I think. It's a really great playlist. Songs That Kill People too. And yeah, I did pretty well. I think I won like most of my games this week, and I think that's just because I ended up having good teams. But because it really just boils down to what kind of, if you have a team that everyone stays and if you can coordinate. There's been a lot of consistent support ships recently, and that's really, really helpful.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I've added to my playlist Here Comes the Sun in Octopus's Garden by the Beatles. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo.
I looked
And then
up. So
and
like,
an octopus's garden in the sea. And it's just those are also just they fit so well.
I looked up. I like logged into Spotify for like the first time ever, and then or I signed in, I don't know. And then I like searched up songs to kill people to, and there were so many of them.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot. And I was like, these are not. So then I looked up Nathan Lee, and then there were so many of them. There were like 60 or something. I don't know. There's a lot. And so it's like, I don't really know what his name is. It could be obviously accurate. I don't really know. even though you say it a lot on this podcast, but
It is.
I
It is
don't
obviously accurate.
I don't remember. So then I was just like, he'll just send it to me. And then you did. And then you were like, switch.
Yeah. Songs to kill people too, but make it psychotic, as this one says. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not really.
It's quite a few. There's not a
I
lot,
wonder.
but there's quite a few.
Can I just let's do a deep dive into songs to kill people too. My playlist.
All right.
I'm gonna share my
Nothing
screen.
happened this week, so no, this works.
Yes, trust the computer. What is your issue? That's not gonna work. Never mind. And well, I'll just pull up Spotify on my computer, and we'll share that.
For real.
Spotify, share.
Clean my room.
See this?
Week.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is my Spotify. If we want to look at my page, this is me. I've been listening to a lot of Jade recently. Obviously accurate, like I said. And yeah, here are all my playlists. I have a lot of them. I recently have a one of my friends made. That's a Wanda Maximoff playlist. That's very good. A lot of just, you know, I don't know. Just it makes sense. I'm building a symphonies playlist. There's a picture of me and my friend when we were on our way to avoiding orchestra.
Yes.
That was like last couple weeks of school. Oh, big thing to talk about. This is the week that we moved. Like a year ago, we moved, which was like the beginning of the ability for us to think about starting a podcast.
Yeah.
I think if we hadn't moved, it would have been either, I don't know, because maybe it was more quarantine than moving, but like
maybe.
I also
but
think
I feel
that
like
moving was a big deal.
moving, like the fresh start, let's do something new, like type mindset.
Right. We were open to something like that.
Yeah.
So then we have that. We have symphonies. It's all Tchaikovsky and Maslenka right now. We have Walking Out of a Building and a Feel Good Movie. These are pretty good. This one, Burning Pile, is something I added recently, and it's more of a walking out of a building when it's on fire kind of thing.
Oh.
But like it could also be like it's walking out of a building vibes. We got the soundtrack to Moonrise Kingdom. Here's songs to kill people too, but we'll come back to this. Colorado School of Mines, the sound of Colorado School of Mines. So I don't know how they do it, but they take a bunch of data from Spotify about students at Colorado, and they made this playlist based off of the most listened to songs from it. So my favorites, the ones that I actually listen to, and I don't know if I contributed to this at all. Morocco by Moon Taxi, Sweet Talk by Same Hotel. Next Up Forever, which is kind of a strange AJR song to have.
Yeah,
there,
that's like not very popular, but okay.
Yeah, I'll take
song.
it. Way It Goes by Hippocampus. I love Hippocampus. And I think that's it. But Jukebox the Ghost. I don't really listen to that. But yeah, I just think this is super cool. Songs that would be great in a marching show, featuring me and sleeping in my locker the morning before a Friday morning after a Thursday game, taken by one of my section.
Your lockers
people.
are so big.
Yeah. These are just songs that I've already kind of tried to write marching music to, but I've added some more. But I'm still adding because I don't know them off the top of my head. But as I listen to it, I'd be like, this belongs in that playlist. We have Sad Physics Students, which was made by one of my friends here. When we were talking about Hippocampus's next album should just be called Sad Physics Students, because we realized that a lot of Hippocampus's songs could be listened to as if describing their titles described how you felt doing physics homework. Doubt, anxious, why even try, think it over, mistakes, way it goes, suicide Saturday, South, Little Grace, the scientist, happy accidents, carrying creeper, Mr. Know-It-All. And then there's songs that we added, and I thought it's been a long time. my roommate and I spent, or my sweet mate and I spent 2 hours yesterday, and we got 2 questions done. 2 questions done, and we only got them done because someone told us the answers.
Were you distracted or were you
No,
working?
we couldn't do it. We just couldn't do it. But there's questions that like reference me working with Trevor on all these things. So songs like oh, what I missed, that one's good. At least I'm not as sad. Another one of those days. Where is, come hang out. People like saying like, come hang out. Like, why are you doing homework? Sleep deprived, lost in the woods.
Death by 1,000.
Don't cry. Death by 1,000 cuts. This is me trying. It's nice to have a friend. So it's really nice to be able to work with friends on blank space because I don't have an answer.
Tell me.
Tell me the answer. Tell me, please. Surviving, runaway, no body, no crime, which is a reference to free body diagrams, which is something you have to make in physics.
I've learned them already. Yep, this year. Like, what? Literally.
I didn't learn that until like sophomore year. That's so dumb. Electricity, because in physics 2, you add you do electricity and magnetism. And then these are all things my friend added. Can't wait to be dead. Lost my mind. Stubborn love. Bummerland. I don't know why I missed that one. This is more of a comp-sci thing, but it still works. It's a very good song.
I'm taking comp-sci next year.
Yeah, that's good.
I thought I was going to be taking the same class as my cousin, but apparently she's taking AP or something. Computer or something, AP.
Comp-sci 2 AP?
No.
Oh, computer principles.
She's taking comp-sci 2 AP? I don't know, next year. So we could be in the same class next year.
Yeah.
Which would be a little weird, but whatever.
Yep. Okay, and then we got Taylor Swift playlist, me and my friend. Yup is
it's the cows.
It's the cows. And so this is the playlist that I listen to when I'm trying to avoid my feelings. So these are all really hard bops and most of my favorite songs. Not necessarily sad songs, but I am feeling sad.
Right.
And
you have a lot of playlists.
Wait, no. This is my actual sad playlist. Sorry. This is I'm feeling sad. I want to listen to sad music. So The Scientist, Way It Goes is not necessarily a sad song, but I associate it with sadness. And then we got things, of course, like Driver's License at the end. And then we have That Mood, which is me avoiding it all. Oops. And so these are all just straight bops.
It's just AJR.
It's a lot of AJR, a lot of Coin,
it's alphabetical.
a lot of Conan, Harry Styles, Hippocampus, Leon, One Direction Services, 21 Pilots, Five Sauce, Taylor, all of Taylor, Panic, Leon, Hippo, Five Sauce, Saint Mattel, Leon. Yeah, it's a great playlist.
Yeah, Way Less Sad is such a good song.
It's so good. And then we have Total Fusion, which is only 68 hours of music.
Oh my goodness.
That's like 2.5 days. 48.
Oh my goodness.
12 or 24, 48, 72. Yeah. I'm 4 hours away from making it 3 days worth of music.
You don't delete stuff from this playlist, right?
Pretty much never. Unless I have realized I never want to listen to this song again.
Oh.
I do delete it. And yeah, it's just a lot of everything. So we've got a crap ton of just everything. Everything. So yeah, if you want to check that out. And then we've got A Bop with Bops. This was a project I made, and I referenced a bunch of songs, and so I made a playlist on Spotify so I could share it with my professors. Nathan Anna Bops, which if she used Spotify, we could actually add stuff too, but I sometimes add stuff onto it.
And the album cover is the meme that inspired this
podcast. Yeah. We have Quarantine Playlist, which was a project I had to make, featuring my last time in the band hall, and then Songs to Shift, which was when I was still listening to Apple Music but was using Spotify to get me new music, which I don't do anymore. So, featuring a very good Comic Sans meme. Okay, so yeah, now getting back to why we came here, Songs to Kill People to. Featuring Eva. Eve.
Why?
Eva. Yeah, Eva. So the joke, the thing is, she's a robot in space, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's already a thing. And she's super soft, like all this music is, but she could definitely kill you, like what I do
Oh,
when
that's
I'm
true.
playing Squadrons. And then pew pew is the description because space, Star Wars.
Oh, you
I
need
mean,
to add
yeah.
one more song.
What is
99
it?
songs.
Oh, yeah, that's a little annoying. But once the new AJR album comes out, I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of them will be added to this.
Did you apply for the live
I
stream
did.
thing?
I'm very
I'm
excited
excited.
about that. Um, I just love acoustics. I should have an acoustics playlist.
Probably. Oh, you're making one. Okay. I only have like 5 playlists. Let's see. Good
Um,
vibes.
Wait, let me get through the
Yeah,
rest
yeah,
of
yeah, 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 yeah.
no, songs to kill people too. Stacy's mom, a lot of Hippocampus, a lot of Leon, Surfaces, Taylor, Half Alive, and then some that I've gotten my friends to help me. So starships, we're meant to fly, stuff like that. Call me maybe, baby,
Hey,
you're a
I just met you.
firework.
That song came on while I was playing. I was like, I haven't heard this song in so long, but it's so good.
Yeah, yeah. So you want to look at yours?
No, I'll just read them.
Oh.
I have good vibes. Quirky songs 8, which is like I redo a playlist every year just of songs that I listen to. So I have quirky songs 7 that I used to listen to. Oh my gosh, these songs. Okay, it's a lot of musical theater songs. Like a lot. Oh my gosh, why did I listen to so much? Anyways, then I have good vibes, which is just like songs that make you feel good.
Anna,
What?
are we recording on Zencaster?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, cool.
Don't scare
I
me like
got
that.
really scared. It looked different.
Okay, sentimental is like I have currently it's 4 songs, and it's whenever an important event happens. I take a song.
Can I
So
guess
I
which
have
songs are on there?
sure.
A couple. Um, uh, Sign of the Times.
Yeah. Moving out of Cedar Point.
Is that the first one?
Yeah. March 12th, 2020.
Uh-huh.
So 2 days ago. Or yeah.
Yeah. It would Burn the House Down be on there?
No.
No. Paper Rings?
No.
Okay, I don't know then.
Okay. So I have our grandma's favorite song, Even If.
Okay.
I don't know. Our grandpa and I listened it to the car, and I was like, I need to add this.
Yeah.
And then your graduation song is Why Even Try, because we listened to that on the way to your graduation.
Did we?
It works, I guess.
I don't remember.
And then Come Home to Me is you.
Wasn't like everyone in the car?
Yeah.
We drove like everyone there. That's weird. I don't usually listen to.
And then Come Home to Me is when you moved in. Or no, Last Day at Home.
Interesting.
That's it.
Huh. If I had that, I would add when when the day after I moved in or whenever y'all left Golden, and we like met outside and talked, and after that when I was walking back to my dorm, I listened to Death by a Thousand Cuts by Taylor Swift.
Yeah. But like that's something you listen to,
right?
Like,
So like that would be
to.
equivalent of mine.
Yeah.
I would also have Sign of the Times. I might add Burn the House Down because that was on our way to the house for the last time.
Yeah,
I would add
listened
Bambi.
to. Yeah. I have like songs that associate with events, not
Yeah.
like, because there are songs that are sentimental to me, but it's not specific.
Yeah.
It's just in general. So those are just. I listen to that when I really want to cry.
Yeah.
It works.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. I have my Listen Alone playlist, which is mostly Taylor Swift. It's like it's Lover, Folklore, and
Evermore.
oh shoot, Evermore. Yeah.
You should listen to Speak Now. I listened to Speak Now recently, and it's a really good album.
Okay.
speaking out. And actually, I listen to Reputation as well. And it's actually, once you get through the first song, it's actually really good.
Okay.
Getaway Car is really good.
Okay.
And so, yeah. Because I thought nobody liked Reputation at all. And then someone was like, my friend was like, oh, actually, I actually, it's one of my favorites now that I've been listening to it. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot then.
And then I have Hey There Delilah. I don't know. It's a song that I go to sometimes. Bambi, Level of Concern, Keep It Gold, It's Quiet Uptown, Reynolds Pamphlet, Say No to This. Why are those 3 on there? I don't know. Turning Out Part 2, Affluenza, Phobias, Clouds, History by One Direction, Normal, Netflix, Trip Falling, Deathbed. It's sad songs, basically.
Yeah.
And all of Taylor Swift. And then I have my Christian music playlist, and then I have my Christmas playlist, and then I have Hamilton as a playlist because it's annoying to search up
the album.
And then I have all of the podcast episodes. Oh, your Symphonies playlist that I listen to. I have all of the podcast episodes.
Really?
And because I have to song the music and then blah.
Yeah.
And
I just usually deleted those, but it's good. You should back those up.
Yeah, I keep them here in case. I don't know, you never know. And the label is it's podcast episodes, but we don't make money for them, so don't listen here. And then I have 2 of those because I switched. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, I don't have the other one on my phone.
So,
but that's it.
Yeah, so that was a deep dive into playlists. I'm really thinking that our title should include playlists and something. Don't know what it will be next. Another word, but that should be what it is.
That should be it. Nothing really happened this week, so that's
well,
what we're
let's
giving
talk
you.
about why you're not here now.
Oh, I kind of explained it briefly, but...
Did you?
Yeah,
well, it is snowing. A lot.
It's snowing a lot.
A lot.
There is a bunch of snow.
It is still snowing right now. A lot. It was projected at one point to have like towards 3 feet of snow. I don't think that's really what it will be.
That's what Mom said.
But it is much. Yeah, like we have it's a lot.
Yeah, so we decided we couldn't drive because, we could barely drive with the 1/2 inch of snow we got.
Yeah, and you can't do anything. Like, we were supposed to do stuff all day today, and we wouldn't be able to do anything even if you were here.
Right.
Just because it would be miserable. I'd just end up being in your hotel room, and we'd just, like, play Legendary or something. Like, which would be fun, but, like...
I wouldn't be mad about that. But, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Arkansas instead. Which will be good. Mom was like, we're gonna go, and I was like, that means we're just gonna work the whole time. So that's what we do. But she was like, no, I promise it won't be as much work as normal. So we'll see. Maybe that's because some work's been gotten done. Huh?
Maybe that's because work has gotten done.
Yeah, but there's still a lot to do.
Yeah.
Probably we have to do taxes when we get there, which means I have time to read.
Yeah, and you have time to read in the car?
Yeah,
after you edit.
I get car sick sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a pretty straight drive, though. It's not curvy. Whew. Oh, that Yosemite drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So leaving at 5 today. I'm not done packing yet.
Yeah. Well, just make sure your laptop's charged all the way.
It's charging right now.
Yeah. Some other stuff. Yeah. Nothing really. Did I take a test this week? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, I learned a new program to make architecture in, and I'm working on that. I also sketched a new blueprint for a house just while I was on FaceTime with someone. That was cool.
Cool.
I signed up. I already talked about signing up for my vaccine. I'm getting my Bambi cassette tomorrow, supposedly, as long as the snow doesn't get rid of it.
Oh, shoot. I have to order that book. We're reading a book in U.S. history.
Oh, I need to order new pants. My khakis, both of their pockets are gone, and then the same day, the second pocket was gone. I found a hole in them, and so I need to
Oh.
order new ones. But I want to also order some black jeans, so I need to talk to Mom.
I wore shorts for the first time in like a long time yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I have to wear shorts over the summer.
Why?
But marching band.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes. Yeah.
I mean, even if I'm in pit, I still have to. So I have to get shorts and good t-shirts because I don't got any. We'll see. I
Yeah.
also don't own any maroon. So we're going to have to find some. Oh, I just unplugged my mic. Oh, no.
I still can't hear you. It broke? Break. Go to break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Anna's having technical difficulties, and so we're going to go to broke, as I thought she was saying with her hand gestures, and so we're going to break, and we will be back soon enough
my
with
gosh.
hopefully technical non-difficulties. And yeah, we'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back.
Okay. We're back from
the break.
Singing these little thingies, my bumpers. And I'm doing it, aren't I? You
Yes,
reminded
you're
me
doing
too.
it. I did remind you.
What is Wednesday?
Wednesday is the
March 17th?
Oh my goodness, everything's out of order. Yeah,
March
that sounds right.
17th?
No, the 19th.
19th?
No, the 17th. You're right.
What?
My calendar was not oriented right. It had to.
Oh, look, a new website. Maybe I have more than politics on here.
Politics.
Looks like they do. It's not very old, though. Okay, we're going to go over the births on March 17th.
Okay.
So why not? Nat King Cole.
Okay. I know about him.
Billy Corgan. Oh my
Don't know
gosh.
about him.
Nat King Cole was born in 1919. What?
1919.
Is he still alive? Is
I
Nat
do not know.
King Cole alive? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Rest in peace.
I didn't think so.
Okay. We're not gonna go. Oh, that's it. There's not. Okay. In 1941, the National Gallery of Art opens in Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. Okay.
Yeah, let's go to another website because they don't have anything. Ooh, 45 B.C. Now
wow.
Oldest
Yeah.
fact. In his last victory, Julius Caesar defeats the Pompeian forces of Titus Labienus and Pompey the Younger. So many words.
Yeah, I think I get the idea.
Yeah.
Before Pompeii was volcanically destroyed.
Yeah, which is
Interesting.
really interesting. It's terrible, but
I didn't know Pompeii had history before they died. No one ever talks about anything else before.
that's what Yosemite's gonna be like. Yosemite explodes, everyone's gonna die. What do you mean, what?
What? There's volcanoes in Yosemite?
Oh, I
mean
meant Yellowstone. Sorry, I get them
I was
mixed
like,
up.
the other yellow. Or why?
Yeah, everyone's gonna die. Okay. In 1762, the first St. Patrick's Day parade in New York City. How is that?
Is Mom prepared to drive all the way?
We'll see.
I mean, does she? Because I know people that are getting the vaccine, their arms are just exhausted.
She's not getting it.
I know, but that means she's only going to be the one driving.
I don't know. It's the first day, though. Shouldn't it affect?
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
I just thought of it.
I'm sorry if you're watching this on. Oh, we never talked about how the video version isn't edited. Did we ever talk
Yeah,
about
is
that?
it? I,
It's
I
not.
I think I've even been confused about whether it's edited or not.
It's not.
Have people asked you?
No, but I just think people should know.
I mean, you cut out the beginning and the end.
I cut out the beginning and the end and the break. And other stuff if there's something I need to do. But for the most part, if you're on video, if you want a cleaner version of it, like a lot cleaner version of it, go listen to audio.
Right, but if you want to see all of our playlists, like we talked about, then you should
Right.
go to
So what I
YouTube and
would
listen, watch that
suggest,
clip. Maybe we should also make clips of things.
probably that probably would be
Like,
better than the whole hour of it.
well, no, I think we should still have the whole hour there, but we should also have clips so that people don't have to scrub from the podcast to YouTube. They can just go to
Right? Yeah.
a clip of all. Maybe we should, and then that would be just literally taking your exported file, finding a moment, and then
Yeah.
re-exporting that one and just retitling it. That might not be too
It's
hard.
a lot of work.
But you're
I
still
don't know.
not editing. You're just cutting out all the extra stuff.
Yeah, but it takes a while to upload it.
Yeah, but you just do that like at night. And if you tell me, and those don't have to be by like Wednesday.
I guess, yeah. But then I have to work on it. I don't know, we'll see. In 1973, Queen Elizabeth II opens New London Bridge, probably
okay.
replacing the London Bridge that fell down.
Mm-hmm.
Did it actually? It did, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of issues with it. Yeah, there were.
In 1988, Les Mis opens at the Norske Teatret Oslo.
Okay.
The Norsk, I don't know how to say that. I don't know what this means. In 1988, Iran says Iraq uses poison gas.
Iraq uses poison gas.
That's it. I don't.
Yeah,
What
they're
do
just
they use it for? I don't know.
war.
Oh. Oh. In 1992, 18th People's Choice Awards, Kevin Costner and Julia Roberts win, and Bill Cosby
Oh,
and Candice Bergen.
okay.
Do 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 do, ba-do ba-do ba-do. There's a lot of people. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
Yeah, Academy Awards
People
should be
died.
soon.
Oh, in 2008, the popular online game for children Fantage is launched.
I don't even know.
Did you play that? You were 7.
Fantage?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
Let's see what happened in 2020. If 2020 even's in here. No. 2020, European Union announces a 30-day ban on entering its 26 countries for almost all travelers that struggles to contain COVID-19. I was about to say 2020, but I can't talk.
Yeah.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, that's a good amount of stuff.
We have no shows to talk about.
Well, I think we should pre-talk about Winter Soldier.
Okay.
I think we should go.
guess.
We should do some expectations, or like what we want out of it. Because I was talking to one of my friends about it the other day. Oh, just a really good stretch. It's just like a really simple thing that's just like so nice stretching. Yeah. So just what are our general hopes and dreams of what the show will contain and be about? Introduce. I don't know if you've thought about it as much as I've thought about it.
I'm excited to see Bucky and Falcon. Falcon is really like, they didn't give him very much.
Oh no, never.
So I'm excited
Yeah.
to see more of
The
him.
most they've
Because
given him is the fact that he's the one that introduced them back in at the end
right,
of Endgame, which I think was the perfect way to do it. Especially because I think the Russo brothers really wanted to have an homage to their first scene in the MCU, which I
right.
don't blame them for. I would do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm
but
excited.
yeah, he
It's
doesn't
just,
get enough credit at all.
mm-mm.
I think people like him. It's not like people don't like him or think he's stupid like Hawkeye,
Yeah,
but they like him. That no, just nobody really cares about him like the other one.
yeah,
I mean, I think people like him more than people like Hawkeye, but like
true.
he's
But
he's not
he
given
also
it
like doesn't have very much. Like they
right.
didn't like not like screen time, but like his weapon.
I don't know.
How do you
I
say?
mean, they gave him the drone in Civil
Yeah,
War,
which is cool, but
but like I'm thinking like Infinity War, Falcon had just a few things and they were all combat. Like he did
yeah,
he at the beginning when they introduced the Secret Avengers or whatever you want to call them.
they haven't done
Um,
much character development of him.
no, not at all.
Like we don't see him talk at all.
This will
Like
just be character development for
right.
yeah. He's only like fighting and except for in Winter Soldier, he got a good amount of lines and stuff. I guess he did in
Yeah.
Civil War as well, kind of. But it was always in, it was always in context of Captain America, and to some extent, it still be in the context of Captain America, but it will be like in the context of him being Captain
Yeah.
America.
And Ant-Man they made him seem really weak. Like they had
Mm-hmm.
Ant-Man beat him and that's kind of like it was comedic, but
But like, what they wouldn't throw Black Widow in there, like.
yeah, I know, but like still.
It was the perfect person to do because he was the only one that could see Ant-Man. Because like anyone else would have just like Black Widow or Cap would have just been like, what?
That's true, yeah. But still,
Who else was on the team at that point? After Age of Ultron, Scarlet Witch
yeah.
would have just been weird.
Yeah, that
It wouldn't have been as
made
funny.
sense. Yeah, she's too I don't know how to talk about it. Did you know that Vision they painted him blue?
Yeah,
For the black and
I've
white
seen a lot
scenes?
of images.
That's weird.
I need to watch the documentary still. I haven't found the time to do that. But yeah. So seeing a lot of character development out of Sam will be really good. I'm really excited for that part. Really just excited for some real action because like I'm not saying WandaVision didn't give us real action, but it was not the same. It wasn't all explosions and car
Yeah.
chases and stuff.
It was
And
magic.
yeah, it was just all magic, which is fine. But I'm excited for some real Marvel action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see the what's their name? The flag. I don't remember what their name is. The group of people that they're fighting in the trailers. They're called like the Flag Crushers or something like that. Excited to see that. Really interested in this whole U.S. agent thing. Just to see what Marvel's going to do with it, and if they're really going to take a social stance on it all and really talk about systematic racism and stuff like that, or if they're just going to be like, kind of imply that people didn't want a black Captain America, right?
Yeah.
So,
we'll
and
see.
I'm really hoping after 2020 they do actually try to really, talk about the issue. But I'm honestly not holding my tongue.
Yeah.
For it. Also, we've seen as more trailers go on, we see more conflict between Bucky and Falcon.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you saw the recent one where he called him Buck and he was like, "Don't call me that." He was like,
No.
Steve did, and he's like, "You're not Steve. What are you talking about?" Like, so, that'll be cool.
What do you think
We're
about
planning
Baron Zemo?
Baron Zemo. I'm very excited because I was so mad that it took me literally years to figure out that he's Baron Zemo because I didn't really know about Baron Zemo. But then like I learned about Baron Zemo in the comics and stuff, and I never was able to connect that to him in Civil War. And it wasn't
Yeah.
until like I was watching it one day, or I was looking something up, and it was like, that's Baron Zemo. I was like, what?
I don't know. He really
But
annoys me.
I really
So
liked. He wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think they did it too well in Civil War. I think he was much different than the Baron Zemo in the comics, and the Baron Zemo in the comics was supposed to be like one of the bigger villains.
right.
And so I'm really happy to see him back. He's got the comic accurate mask. I love that they're doing comic accurate stuff. They've got both Falcon and Winter Soldier's new outfits are comic accurate. We got the Wanda's head crown thing. Very, very. I'm loving the comic accurate stuff. I think they finally realized we really want stuff like that, and that they can.
Yeah. I'm excited to see like the elongated movie type format because WandaVision was a show.
It's just different in all different levels
yeah.
because it was half show, half movie.
Yeah, but you couldn't make it a movie. Like that wouldn't.
No,
it wouldn't.
it
make
wouldn't
sense.
work well in a movie at all.
But the way that they're like, prefacing. Is that the right word?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they're making it. It's like it is a movie that is longer.
Yeah,
and
that's what. That's what it looks a lot like. The trailers look a lot like a movie trailer.
I hope that the episodes are longer.
Yeah, I think they will. I don't think we get as many, but I think they're longer. And then I'm really excited to see Agent 13. I liked her a lot in all the movies that she was in. She hasn't got screen time since Civil War.
Yeah.
But I am really hoping they do introduce it's like Isaiah something. Kid Patriot.
Is that right?
Marvel. I think it's I think that's it. What's his name? Eli Bradley. Yeah. I'm really hoping they introduce him at the end or something around the lines because but if they do that, we're most definitely getting Young Avengers. Like there's no way we're not getting Young Avengers.
We're not. With
if
Kate,
they do that,
and
like
then
with
Billy,
Kate,
Tommy,
and hopefully Cassie,
hopefully.
There's no way that they're gonna not do Young Avengers. Oh, and Kamala. We're getting Kamala too. So.
Oh, true.
Not Kamala. That's our vice president. What's her name?
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
Is it Kamala?
I don't think so. It might be actually.
Yeah, it is Kamala. It's Kamala Khan. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I felt really bad for a moment, but I was like, I can't think of another thing, and it is there's just no way, like we're not getting that.
We are getting her too, right?
Yeah. No, she's getting a show this year. I think they have almost finished filming it actually.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Yeah. So if they do that, there's like it's definitely.
We're already pretty convinced they're gonna have to do it, but like I wouldn't think much of it if they didn't have Billy and Tommy at the end of WandaVision.
Right.
Like that, you know.
Bruh.
So Kamala Khan.
I looked up Kid Patriot and it's just a whole bunch of costumes. Like patriotic.
Oh, that's weird. So I Googled Patriot and then I Googled Ms. Marvel. And now it's suggesting related to Kamala Khan and Patriot. I don't like it. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Else we're missing. We don't have Billy, Tommy.
There's different.
Hulk?
There's a lot of iterations of Young Avengers, and sometimes, there's Hulkling.
Oh.
Who's I don't know if he's related to Hulk at all. Like
I know most of the characters from Legendary.
Yeah, because we have almost all these characters in Legendary. Yeah, because these Young Avengers, that's Vision, Patriot,
Squirrel Girl.
What's her name? Squirrel Girl is she's West Coast Avengers, or no, she's Great Lakes Avengers.
I saw a picture of her and I was like,
Waking
up in the morning.
Kid Loki is one at some point.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that all works out. I think it might just be Loki as a kid. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I never did much research into Kid Loki. But yeah, I'm just really.
Finn Wolfhard rumored to
Thing is,
play Ken
Cassie's
Loki.
an adult now. 5 years later? No, she's like 10. No, she's like 15.
11. She was not.
She was 6. She was 6 in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, probably. So probably she's 11.
Kindergarten. Okay, but she was not 11 in Endgame. That actor was not 11.
Yeah, something happened there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really. Maybe that's why they recast her.
Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things is rumored to play Kid Loki.
That would make a lot of sense.
In the show, in the Loki show, if, like, they have a flashback or something.
Okay, I don't know if I want that. I don't.
Oh.
He's good, but like I don't know.
I feel like they need actors that people don't know about, like.
Right,
because they did that with Billy and Tommy, and then Cassie. I guess.
Some people are pretty mad about them choosing Haley Steinfeld for Hawkeye. Which I get, but I think she will bring a good amount of charm to the role. And someone really good needs that role, because if they don't nail that role, they will get murdered. There are so many Kate Bishop stans out there.
Yeah, that's true.
They will suffer if they don't.
I think
make it right.
I should play Kate Bishop.
Yeah, you could. You look like you could.
Imagine someone who's never acted before at all just shows up in a Marvel show.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it though, because I think most of our suite will be watching it together, and we're gonna like go to a classroom with a projector, and I'll sign into Disney Plus, and we'll watch it in a classroom with nice speakers and stuff every Friday night. So I'm really excited about that part of it.
Yep. I'll watch it alone in my bed with my LED. Ouch. With my LED light set to orange.
Orange.
I don't know. It's a good movie color.
Okay. Why don't you watch it on my TV?
Because I'd have to hook up my laptop, and that's a lot of work.
Oh, okay.
I'm on season 2, episode 20 of Fresh Off the Boat, and I started on Friday.
The Friday before last Friday, though. Not like 2 days ago.
Yes?
Like a week ago. Right?
I guess, but I started watching a lot more on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Thursday.
Well, because like you talked about it last podcast, so.
Yeah.
Wow, there's just so much snow. It's just still coming.
It's crazy. Frozen water. Also known as ice.
It's like built up on our window.
But coming in as the form of a flake, where every flake is
I
different.
might have to put on my boots. I'm really, really hoping that school gets canceled tomorrow, because I need tomorrow to study for the physics test on Tuesday. I really need it. I cannot. I just can't.
Oh my gosh, my Spanish grade went up to a 92 4 minutes before grades were due.
Nice. Nice. That's usually just how it is.
It was an 89. Okay, here's my theory. Is we're her last period, so she probably didn't get to us.
Right.
Because we played kickball like all of last week.
Oh.
So she just gave me hundreds for everything. And I'm not mad.
Yeah.
We go in kickball 12-1. Yep.
Nice. Sorry, I'm looking at more Young Avengers stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. Is that it, I think?
I think
probably?
So. We can do our recs. I mean, because the second part's been 23 minutes. Just a bit of a shorter episode.
Movie. I watched a movie.
Did you?
Oh my gosh, did I have a dream I watched a movie?
Probably.
That made me so mad. In my dream, I was like, oh, I can wreck this. But I don't know what movie it is now. Oh, I guess I could wreck... I haven't seen it, but our cousin came over. Or both of our cousins came over the other day. And I was talking to Annie, and then she was like, you need to watch Divergent. It's such a
Really?
good movie.
I tried watching that and I just didn't like it.
She said it was really good. Like, they watched it during English or something, and like for last days before break or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it's so good. And she's
Oh,
like,
right, because you're on
it.
spring break. I like knew that, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did work up until the break. It was really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Divergent is the one about you like find your role and there's like the one.
Yeah, what are they called? Divergent. I'm gonna look up Divergent houses, and it will.
Yeah, I watched the first one and I was just like, okay, that's a movie. I might like the book, but I just didn't feel anything towards the movie really. Factions, yeah. Yeah, it was just like, okay.
I don't know. I have to watch it now.
I wouldn't watch it
You
again.
You can't watch it anywhere for free, though.
It was on Hulu.
It was?
That's how I watched it.
Oh. Was it like live and then?
Maybe. I don't know. I just remember watching it on Hulu. I watched Life Aquatic, another Wes Anderson. Life Aquatic with C. Zuzo. It was good. It's very chaotic, and I understand why it has its rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but I liked it. It was good. It would like you would like just get settled into a scene, and then it immediately flip to another scene. It was just really interesting the way it was all done.
I had a really weird dream last night. If you want to watch shows, I don't know, Red and Link compilations on YouTube. They're really entertaining.
If you like Rhett and Link, watch all the compilations that people make. I like just know so many episodes now because I've watched so many compilations.
Yeah, they get kind of boring, but you have to find people who make them that like
China.
I was gonna freaking say China. I had a dream, and in my dream we had to get lockers because I had my suitcase that I'm taking to Arkansas with me.
Okay.
And they're like, you can't have that. You have to go to the athletic lockers. And I was like, all right. So I had to go, and then they like give me this really confusing book that like how to choose your locker combination or something. I don't really know. And then there was this it was really weird. And then I chose my locker combination as HOAE, as in Homeowners Association Evan. From Fresh Off the Boat.
Right. Oh.
That's all I remember. I also remember forgetting what class was next. So like I stopped by the band hall to something other than everyone was there like, Anna, why aren't you here? And I was like, what? And they're like, it's band. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah. But HOAE.
Homeowner Association Evan. Yeah, you may be watching a little bit too much of Fresh Off the Boat. Although I just still am confused by the dream I had where Jack from AJR died.
What?
That was just weird.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not questioning anything at this point since you cut your thumb off to plug a water pressure hole.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
I don't know. Yeah. We're gonna let you go on that note.
Follow us on Twitter or Instagram. Twitter at RealStudioNA. At Instagram at StudioNA Official, and email us at studionaofficial@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at obviously accurate. At Twitter at PogChampJohnson, and on Spotify Pogchamp Johnson.
Oh my gosh! So my
also on TikTok at Pogchamp Johnson.
Okay, my cousin...
no, my Twitter is obvious Li Nathan. Sorry, my TikTok is PogChamp Johnson.
Annie made me a fake Instagram account one day. She was like, let's see how many followers you can rack up without doing anything, and I'm at 9.
Why haven't you been suggested to me?
I don't know. Someone came up to me at school and they were like, Anna, I found you on Instagram. I'm following you. And I was like, I don't have Instagram, so you must be following someone. And then they showed me and I was like, oh, that's the fake one my cousin made for me like 3 months ago. That's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, follow me on TikTok at Pogchamp Johnson. I'm actually planning on maybe making some content around the podcast soon because I got upgraded to a creator account
What?
for some reason. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just got a notification yesterday. It was like, "You've been upgraded from a pro to a creator account." And I was like, "Sure, I'm a creator."
Does that mean you get paid?
No, I have to have 10,000 followers and 10,000 views on my videos in the last month to be in the creator fund. I don't
That
really
seems
plan on
hard.
getting there, but if I did, that'd be
Yeah,
cool. I just have it pay for my college, but
true. Yeah, that's about it.
I don't know if I can just.
We'll see you next week with our usually scheduled podcast.
Yeah. If you want to follow me on Instagram and I don't know you, you need to follow the studio account first so I recognize your name. Because I don't maybe I should just go public.
No.
Anyway, on that note, we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, I won't be quarantined. Maybe I'll be getting my first vaccine. We'll see.
What? Don't say that.
I'm just being honest.
Okay,
Well,
bye.
we'll see y'all. We love y'all.